that how much you pay. Poor country will have less capacity. Bigger country has more capacity. So 192 types of prices may be charged by the US for selling of patriot to 192 nations. This is called highest level of exploitation of the buyer. This is called first degree of price discrimination. That number of patriot and number of price both are same. 192 patriots and 192 types of prices charged for each patriot from each nations of the world. Number of countries in the world is 192. Each country requires one patriot. Suppose US will give one patriot and take price by 1-to-1 bargaining. 192 commodities sold at 192 types of prices. This is called first degree of price discrimination. This is the highest exploitation of the consumer. Second types, that all countries will be under the banner of continent. Asian continent, European continent, African continent, North American, South American continent. And there will be only 5 rates. Rate will be same for the continent. All Asian nations will receive at one price. All European nations will receive at one price. All North American nations will get at one price. Such type of pricing, there will be 4 or 5 prices, and all commodities will be sold. That is known as second degree of price discrimination. This is the second degree. What is the third degree of price discrimination? Third degree of price discrimination means only 2 sets of prices. One for developed country, one for not developed country. One for developed country or one for not developed country. Then there will be only 2 types of prices. And all 192 patriot will be sold. And the number of price will be only 2. Either you fall in developed country or your country will fall in not developed country. So there will be only 2 categories. 2 categories are there of the buyer, and seller has monopoly. This type of monopoly is known as discriminating monopoly. What is it? Discriminating monopoly. Monopoly discrimination. Another market is known as dumping market. What is dumping? Dumping means charging low in foreign market and same commodity charging high in local market. Sugar. Indian sugar is charged in India, says 35 rupees kg. And in the USA or in the UK, the same sugar is set and that rate is 5 rupees kg. Of course, that will be in dollar. But if you compare, then it is 5 rupees kg and here 35 rupees kg. Our 35 rupee is RBI rupee. That government can have, RBI can print, but dollar is most important for us. So we sell sugar at a very low price in foreign market, and we sell sugar at a high price in our market. If there is monopoly in selling of sugar, such type of things is known as dumping. Dumping is a special type of discrimination in which foreign buyers will be charged less price and domestic buyers will be charged high price for the same commodity. This is called dumping. What is the motive? Motive is to get more and more foreign currency. Forex. In India in 1990 is very famous because of the foreign exchange crisis in our country. India is passing through the period of crisis in 1990. Why? Because in our stock there was $1.26 billion stock. Forex stock is 1.26. Write down $1.26 billion. In 1990 December, $1.26 billion. $1.26 billion was foreign currency stock in our country, India. 1990 December, January 1991. January 1991. $1. $1 billion. $1 billion was a stock. And liability on India was $77 billion. Liability in the same period, what was the liability? $77 billion. This is a crisis. This is called a crisis. $1 billion in a stock, January 1991. And our head, we have to pay foreigners $77 billion. Therefore, we opted for mortgaging our gold in London money market and getting back foreign currency to put in our stock. And thereafter, India opted for devaluation. What was the first devaluation in India? When was the first devaluation? 1949. Second devaluation? 1966. Third devaluation? 1991. Fourth devaluation? 1991. In 1991, 2 times devaluation was done in July. And first devaluation after independence, 1949. Second devaluation after Pakistan war, 66. 62 Chinese war, 65 Pakistan war. So our foreign stock was very, very low. So we had to devalue our currency. So a devaluation of currency in India was at 4 times, but in 3 years. 4 times, but 3 years, because 2 devaluations were done in the same year, 1991, in the month of July, only difference of few days, not 1 time, break 2 times. So devaluation is done to get more foreign currency from foreign market to sell our product. This is another topic which we will discuss. So what we find out that these are the called market morphology. All these things are known as imperfect competition. Mr. John Robinson said that in the world there are two types of market. Perfect competition market and imperfect competition market. All these markets which we have discussed just now as a market morphology, all these are parts of imperfect competition. All these are parts of imperfect competition. All these are parts of imperfect competition. And another part is perfect competition, which we know, we have discussed earlier also, that perfect competition is a market where there are 6 characteristics. Number 1, large number of buyers and sellers. Number 2, perfect knowledge of market condition to all buyers and sellers. Number 3, homogeneous production. Number 4, free entry and free exit of the firm. Number 5, there is no transportation cost and therefore single pricing, perfect competition market. Number 6, there is perfect mobility of factors of production, all parts of the country. That is the characteristics of perfect competition. But top 3 if you take, first 3, that is the characteristics of pure competition. What is pure competition market? Number 1, large number of buyers and sellers. Number 2, perfect knowledge of market conditions to all buyers and sellers. Number 3, homogeneous production. So this is called the story about market morphology. Thank you. ताली बजाइए, जोर से बजाइए भाई.